The youth ambassadors on Wednesday evening called on government to better the education system in Ghana's hinterland regions, since they say children in these areas are not adequately equipped with the requisite necessities for learning beyond the 9th grade. SHANIA PERSAUD, one of the youth ambassadors of the commission, alluded to instances where the young women of indigenous villages are forced to turn to prostitution as a means of survival and are often trafficked.
The different forms of education must be available to every child. I spent several hours researching forms of education, and not once did I find a secondary education that ends at grade 9. How can you say no child left behind when for years this has been happening and hundreds of children are being left behind?
The youths pleaded for the improved education of all the nation's youth, regardless of their location or economic status. Another youth ambassador, Charlie Adhar, called on government to provide improved mental health services for Guyanese.
I advocate the establishment of the strongest institutions so that we produce strong, productive, and proactive young leaders, not sickly, ignorant, and savage young slaves. The children today will be deciding all our fates in due time. Time does not permit me to explain the complexities and details of my plans of achieving these dreams, but I feel that I commit my cause into capable hands.
Meanwhile, Minister of Foreign Affairs Dr. Karen Cummins, in her address, stated that it is recognized that the 21st century has seen the emergence of new challenges across all sections of society, which has impacted the advancement of children's rights worldwide.
We make this pledge directly to children themselves all around the world, for every child, every right, and our collective action today to reach this goal. We hereby affirm or reaffirm our steadfast commitment to upholding and protecting the rights and principles enshrined within the Convention, and to identifying and taking concrete, actionable, and time-bound steps towards its full implementation.
Minister of Legal Affairs Basil Williams, in his address, rebutted the accusations of neglect of children's rights, positing that as a signatory of the Convention of the Rights of the Child, government has been working tirelessly to improve the lives of children all across the country.
The government of Ghana is fully committed to ensuring the best interests of all children are upheld and children's rights are prioritized. Our accession to these conventions and partnerships with UNICEF has allowed Ghana to become more proactively involved in the welfare of our children, embracing and aligning ourselves to the vision of the HECH by becoming a contractual state will ultimately result in Ghana having a legislative framework reflective of international standards.
The evening saw music, storytelling, and dance at the Theatre Guild Playhouse, where a number of members of civil society and government officials assembled to mark the 30th anniversary of the adoption of the Convention of the Rights of the Child, the most widely ratified human rights treaty. As part of its many activities, this year the United Nations General Assembly adopted a resolution calling all member states to take action and to strengthen efforts for the advancement of the rights of the child. Ghana ratified the CRC on January 14, 1991, and has made significant strides in the realization of children's rights in the country. For the HGP Nightly News, Calvin Abrams.